That actually works better. Aloha, folks. It's Antonio with HypnosisProductReviews.com. Today I wanted to make a quick little short video about the Hypnotic Language Shortcut System from Igor Ladahovsky. I actually got this deck about a year ago, a little over a year ago, at the HypnoThoughts Live convention in Las Vegas. Personally, I think this is one of the better decks of cards to learn a hypnotic language. I know back in the day they had the Zebu cards by, I believe his name was Robert Anui, something like that. And then I got all of Jamie Smart's language cards. I think the big difference with these cards and all the other cards is they're broken down into individual, I guess, it's hard to see, individual different suits. You've got there's 70 hypnosis cards in all. You've got the imagination cards, the needs cards, awareness, the 7 links and associations, 7 pseudo-logic cards, 7 negation cards, 7 assumption cards, 7 language softener cards, and 7 anticipation builder cards. Speaking of building anticipation, I'll pull these things out. These things they're really durable. They're not like most playing cards are nice, really hard stock. The main thing I like about them, for one, it helps is they're all color coded. If that, I know some people are more visual, that might help some people. But so you have all the cards. Let's see if I, go through here. Like this, for example, you've got the assumptions cards. If you can really, I don't know if that's coming across clearly. You've got the language pattern on the front. Then right on the back, you have the example of it. It's hard for me to say why exactly I like these the best. There's just something about them that I think it has everything that the other cards don't have. One big thing is it actually breaks the different language patterns down into the assumptions. Let's see what these purple ones are. The negation cards, like you don't need to be aware of a growing sense of relaxation, for example. And you've got these pseudo logic cards, which I actually use these a lot at work. I work, my day job can be a really tough job. I do timeshare. I don't sell timeshare, but I actually send all the tours in. I give people discounts on activities to do the presentation at my resort. And by using some of these patterns and other techniques at work, I have doubled my income. I'm not gonna say it's just these cards, because that would be preposterous, but they definitely help. For example, I've used things similar to this, kind of like a yes set, where you can give them 3 facts and then follow up with something that you want them to believe, hence pseudo logic. It's not necessarily true, but you can frame it as being true. Then you have the linkage cards. It says as you, so you. As you blank, so you blank. On the back it says, as you listen to my, see if I can remember that. It says, as you listen to my voice, you can begin to notice familiar feelings and sensations, etc., etc. And I'm not sure how much these cards are. I'm not sure how much they are now. I know for a while they were, I believe, $97. I did the math. 70 cards, I think it comes out to like 70 some cents a language pattern, which is cheap for language patterns that once you remember them, they'll be with you for the rest of your life. Let's see. Now, these ones right here are some of my favorite ones. The imagination cards. I use these in a lot of the pitching I'm doing to explain people about the different activities, the helicopter, the boat along some of the majestic cliffs on the north side of Kauai. Let's see if I can find an example. Like this, for example. What's it like when? I'll use this, for example, for the helicopter in the middle part of the island. We have the wettest spot on the planet with about a 5,000-foot wall of water. And I'll just ask them, like, what's it like when you imagine being completely surrounded by a 5,000-foot wall of water, almost like liquid gold coming down? That's usually when their jaw just drops. And then I follow up with the close. You also have these action accelerator cards, such as rapidly. So you got rapidly, suddenly, instantly. I would imagine automatically would be one. Let's see if I'm correct. Other action accelerators are now, at once. I know automatically has to be in here. Allow, in a moment. Soon, would you? You might. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. Maybe. I could be wrong. Let's see. Like I said, I could be wrong. Maybe. Perhaps I will begin to find this card eventually. Okay, I guess not. I could have sworn automatically was in there. Let's see if it's tucked around here. No, immediately, etc. Oh, I'm sorry. Some of these actually got mixed up. You have the language softeners, like maybe, for example, perhaps you can imagine integrating these language patterns on a daily basis, etc., etc. Other ones. Okay, think with you got the assumptions. I could just labor on and on about these cards, the different patterns. Do yourself a favor. If you're in hypnosis, NLP, persuasion, etc., get these cards. They are wonderful. Like I said, I think I've had most of the different kind of hypnotic language patterns or hypnotic language cards on the market. Personally, these ones I think take the cake. They're well thought out. The construction design is awesome. Very professionally made. And I'm sure Igor actually has some training videos that when you buy these cards from training videos, they actually go along and actually help you to learn how to best use them. Because you don't want to be like somebody that's randomly spouts off hypnotic language patterns to somebody that can come across quite weird. I don't know if you've had the experience, but I've had the experience where people are using language pattern cards and just start randomly spouting off patterns, and it comes across very kind of, I don't know how to say, creepy or oddballish. But yeah, do yourself a favor. Wherever they're selling these things, grab a pack. Hell, grab 2 packs. Because if you have any friends in your area that like hypnosis, NLP, persuasion, etc., they're going to want to buy a pack. So pick these bad boys up. I know that I'm probably eventually going to get another pack or buy another pack just so I can have another one sitting around. Hey, everybody. Like I said, get the pack, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Aloha.